Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another go around on the Zoom platform. I'm going to go over setting up a Zoom meeting again and maybe address some of the new features that they have just posted overnight. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into my Zoom. I'm already signed in. And I notice right away, important notice right up at the top. Based on feedback from our education community, we're giving teachers more control over their Zoom virtual classroom. Starting March 31st, the waiting room feature on your account will be automatically turned on by default. For more information on adjusting your waiting room settings, click here. Okay, I'm going to click there. So this is a description all about Zoom meeting rooms, and you can go in and you can read through this. Personal meeting, waiting for groups, waiting during a meeting. I suggest if you are using Zoom as your platform that you take the time and you really read through this, okay? That is a lot of information from Zoom around that. They say that they have enabled it by default unless you've already been in here into your settings and have unchecked it. So let's take a look here. Join before host a video, audio type, require a password for instant meetings. Require a password for instant meetings. That's interesting. A random password will be generated when starting an instant meeting. Require a password when scheduling new meetings. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's interesting. So hopefully the password goes out into the invite. We'll check on that. Let's scroll down here. Chat, private chat, play sounds. I like this one. Play a sound when participants join or leave. If I'm in the middle of a meeting and I want to know if somebody's, left just by hearing it or somebody's joining, I like to hear that sound. And I think you can check it so that you're the only person that hears it. So I kind of like that. I'm going to save that one. And it's updated my settings. Don't be frightened of these settings. Just go in, look, and see what works for you. File transfer. Hosts and participants can send files through the in-meeting chat. That's fine as long as we know who's in the room, okay? Screen sharing. Who can share? All participants. I might want to, for me, because I'm an instructional technology specialist, I sometimes need teachers to share their screens with me. So that's fine with me. And if you're a classroom teacher and you need your students to do that, you're going to make sure that that's your default setting. If you don't want anybody to be allowed to screen share, you can check that. But remember, these are default settings. You can change them on the fly when you're actually doing meetings. This is just to make it more convenient for you to set up your meetings every time. Who can start sharing when someone else is sharing? Host only. Yep. Okay, so these are all the different settings that are in Zoom. Just going through them again. Breakout rooms. You can read some more about that. I have heard waiting room. Okay, let me move my camera over to the other side. Attendees cannot join a meeting until the host admits them. Now I have that turned off, so I'm just going to turn it on and keep that saved. And I think we're pretty much done. Yeah, we're good. So now I'm just going to go back to schedule meeting. Okay, I'm going to go into meetings. Here we are. Okay, so I did a test meeting already. I'm going to end that. Yeah, I'd like to end that meeting. This meeting has ended as someone has started a new meeting with this account. Okay, we'll get rid of that. And that was me, by the way. So schedule a new meeting. Let's do it. Let's go over how we do this again. Topic, my meeting. That works for me. Enter your meeting description. Well, you can put anything in there you like. I'm just going to type a few words. When? Right now, it's good. 1 hour. Make sure you're on Eastern time or it gets confusing. If I click on recurring meeting, and I'm seeing some issues with people using this feature, recurrence daily, repeat every how many days. Make sure you've got all your dates and times correct before you use this feature. And know that if you use an end date, then you're not using the after 7 occurrences. I tend to prefer the after. So if I'm doing something daily or weekly after 5 weeks of it happening. But I would say check this off for now. You're still all just beginning to use this platform. Maybe don't commit to a recurring meeting until you're certain that the invite for this meeting is working and that you've set everything up correctly. Video is on, yes. Audio is on, both kinds of audio is on. Enable waiting room, and you're good, right? Require a meeting password is checked. Know that that's another level of security. I don't necessarily need to use that because I know everybody that I want to invite into a meeting, and we've enabled the waiting room. So as the host of the meeting, we're going to have control over who joins. And if you see anybody you don't know, then you simply will not admit them into the meeting. If you want to take a very secure approach, you can require a password, and hopefully that password will be communicated in the invite. So let's leave it checked and see what happens. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to save that meeting, and I'm going to copy the invitation here. Yep, the password is included at the bottom. I'm inviting you to a scheduled meeting. There's the time, topic, join the meeting link right there. I can copy the meeting invitation, and I can paste it into emails, or I can paste it into my Google Classroom, or wherever you need to send that out to the people that you want to invite to the meeting, okay? If I start this meeting, you're not going to see me on camera. The camera's going to fail because I'm already using this camera down here, and I don't have two, sadly. So we're going to connect with audio only here, and you'll see the message. Yep, cannot start video. We know that's going to happen. I'm going to join with computer audio, and we're going to make this screen a little bigger. Now, here are all of our Zoom controls. There's so many more than in Google Meet because Zoom is a proper conferencing app. Meet was not designed in the same way, so there's a bit of a difference there. But Meet is more secure for our students currently. So manage participants. I'm the only participant, but this is where you would, as the host of this meeting, be able to see everybody in a waiting room down the side here. And I'm also posting a video that details how to manage a waiting room as a host on our school website. So you'll see how to do that too. But this is where you would see all the people waiting to be in the meeting, and you could simply admit them to the meeting. And you'll see who they are, and you don't admit anybody that you don't know. And there's the level of security that Zoom have literally provided overnight. And that's about all I want to say right now. This is a pretty long video. Take your time with Zoom. There are a lot of controls. The more you invest in learning about it, the more successful and safe you'll feel operating the platform. Have a good day.